Hey guys, what's going on? So I was just kind of sitting down, eating some dinner, and I had this theory about Liam Payne's death. And let me backtrack just a sec, because I'm pretty new to the One Direction world, if you will. I mean, I think, and I don't remember why, but I started listening to them in about August of this last year. So not long, 5 months, 6 months of One Direction, but when I started listening to them, I was listening to them every day in the car. I was singing them. I was listening to Harry. I was listening to, everybody as their solo artists. I was doing, looking at all the YouTube videos that are out there of the band together, learning about the band as a whole. And even I was starting to get this feeling that I had this, and I think, I'm not the only one, I'm not alone when I say this, that, I feel like they're going to come back soon. I mean, let's be real. I mean, Niall was taking a break, Liam was, taking a break, he was releasing a little bit of music here and there. Zayn was doing a very short tour. Harry was on break, Louis was on break. And I was like, you know what? I have a weird feeling, it will be 10 years soon, that they're going to come back and do some type of reunion tour or something of that sort. They're talking about it. They're, getting asked about it. That's my dog. I have a good feeling about this, and I'm definitely going to go whenever they come through, because, I've turned into quite the One Direction fan. And when I was sitting down tonight to eat dinner, and, it was just this feeling, this thought just kind of popped into my head. I was like, holy shit, like, this could be an actual thing. I mean, and when you look at artists in the past, and, one that I'll just pop in there is, Michael Jackson. I mean, he was very verbal. He was going to go on tour at the age of 50, and all of a sudden he's dead. People who are, too vocal about things that shouldn't be vocalized, or, the theory of when people get too big, you gotta shut them down, And I'm sitting here like, what if they found the most, believable story that somebody somehow managed to kill themselves out of that group? Because could you guys imagine if One Direction it came back this year and toured, like, what that would do to the music scene, how other artists might fall away, when other artists have stuff going, and when other artists are, trying to put out their own stuff, and then they have to compete with One Direction, as they say, the Beatles of today. So let's not allow that to happen. I mean, Diddy's been out in the world. Beyonce's been out in the world in not the best way. And who's to say that that's not what happened there? We can't have One Direction come back. That would ruin what I'm trying to do. That would ruin this person's, upcoming whatever. And I was like, yeah. And, I'll buy into conspiracies here and there. I don't believe anything is ever as it seems. I don't believe, I don't take what media says and say, yep, that's it. Like, there's nothing else to see here. And I recently saw a video about, and I don't know where all these balcony videos are coming from, but, looking down and seeing movement, somebody trying to move a body. The fact that there was a whiskey bottle that had fallen 3 stories and was still not broken. And I'm sorry. I've worked in restaurants for far too long to know that if you drop a bottle, you know, sometimes it won't break, but a lot of times it does, and that's after falling 6 feet maximum. You know, your counter space is 4 feet, 3.5 feet in a restaurant. And something falling off that has the possibility of breaking, but something that falls 3 stories is still intact. You know, they set it up to make it look like he was drunk or he was on drugs. And I'm not saying he was clean. I'm not sitting here saying that's all part of the story. But like I said, he was the most believable story for this to be how he died. So, what do you guys think about that? Because my mind is kind of racing here. And that's why I came straight to my makeshift white wall blue light situation. Even though in this sense it's not very blue, but I promise you it's blue. And decided to record this, and I'm going to pop it up and see what you guys think. I don't have many followers, and that's okay. Any feedback is better than none. Maybe this video will gain some traction. I don't know, but that's something to ponder, don't you think? Also, he wanted to come say hi. Yes, he did. And this is my cat, Benji. He's a good boy. Sorry. He had to make a cameo, and that's okay. I'm okay with this baby, because he's always a good boy. So, what do you guys think of that? I'm curious. Definitely, like I said, my mind's racing with it, and presenting it to whoever views this video. I hope you guys have a great night, great day. Happy New Year. What? It can't be a One Direction reunion. That would ruin my upcoming album release. I don't know. People are crazy, though. Think about it. Alright. And let me know. Let me know what you think.